Hi, Sacred Souls. Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition 111. And fun fact, I can tell you already that for whoever this message is for, wow, profound and beautiful. At first I was a bit like, oof, because the narcissus came out. And this flower kind of is like, yeah, it's like kind of tied into the Greek mythology of Narcissus and Narcissus and how he fell in love with himself and basically brought a lot of sorrow on to like many women and female suitors, but not only. I think it was well, any kind of suitors. And in the end, like his narcissistic self-love in this case. Self-love in itself, it's great. But in that way, was actually the death of this person. So at first I was like, okay, let's see. This is very much about like the time around Easter, because the Narcissus, and it's in German we call them Osterglocke as well, which means Easter bells, like bells, like, yeah, well, anyway. And as I was reading what this card actually has, because I actually, made a TikTok video with this, and I decided to go into depth. So, and here it says Wiedergeburt, which is rebirth, awakening, erwachen, Hoffnung, hope, and Licht, light. And it talks about the lunar eclipse and not as a solar eclipse. And here is a fun fact. We had two this year. One was in March and one was in September. But the one in September was not seen everywhere. So next solar eclipse will be on the 12th of August 2026. So this might be relevant for some of you. But nonetheless, or maybe the month of August is very relevant, it correlates to the card Der Tod, death, the death card. And death stands for transformation, rebirth, right? An ending brings a new beginning. And Ostara is the timing that I already discussed. To clarify, this card came out, not gonna lie, Two of Cups. I'm gonna upload the shorts that I also posted to TikTok, so that you can see how I pulled the cards. And then I was guided to get another Flower Petals Oracle card, and it is the Bouquet, number 52. And it talks about magic, Magie, sensation, Sensation, Ereignis, well, event, bunte Fülle, like flowerful, like colorful. Oh gosh, now I'm well, kind of abundance. And it correlates to Jupiter and Uranus. And that correlates to Sagittarius and Aquarius energy. So that might be relevant. Maybe the year 1952 is relevant. Maybe life path 2, 7, 5, or 2. And this card actually correlates to every ace in the deck. So it's the Ace of Cups, it's the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. And to have it clarified by the Three of Coins, the Three of Pentacles, the working together, the collaboration. Wow. What is happening here is a complete transformation in a love situation. Something that was dead, either with a person that is now coming back fully transformed, and this is coming as a huge surprise, or it marks like the kind of darkness as nothing was moving along in your life. especially when it comes to the love department. Now this is breaking through, and all of a sudden, it seems like you're going to get everything all at once, because that is what the bouquet stands for. Now, we're going to explore this further, but I'm gobsmacked. Anyway, so just some more information to this flower. It basically talks about everything has like an ending, okay? Everything passes. And it stands for death and the transformation. But most importantly, and this is so relevant, especially if this is correlating to someone from your past, it speaks of the death of the ego. So basically, the death of the matrix thinking. What keeps us bound, right? It kind of embodies the power and hope within, or the strength and the hope in a phase where it's cold and sullen. But this particular flower literally lets you know that there is a strong transformative or transformational process at play. And that phase that you've been in that used to be dark or not very promising, this is ending now and a new phase is beginning. So the time of the heaviness is ending or is over already, and the time of the light is actually dawning. A new day has come, a new dawn. It's a new dawn in your life. And that new dawn is going to encompass everything that you've been actually looking for and hoping for. So even if you look at it like from a career perspective, if your business didn't do well before, now it's going to change while you're letting go of what didn't serve, of what wasn't working well, and actually investing in what is actually going well. And from this, you're building even better. If you want to look at it from a career point of view, even though I got a very strong love message here. While in love, it means that you're letting go of the old pain and sorrow, because now you have every reason to be full of hope, because either in love there is going to be a change for the better, either for you as a single person, or if there was a heaviness in an existing partnership, then this is also turning out for the better. Two of Cups, right? So, but we're not ending there, because with the bouquet, where it literally says that it has it embodies the power of all the 4 aces. And every ace stands for an opportunity, for a chance. Now, 4 chances, 4 of wands. 4 stands for stability, for foundation, right? 4-leaf clovers, lucky, right? That's what I kind of associate with it. It literally talks about that there is a magical encounter that is just around the corner. So either you're going to meet someone absolutely magnificent and extraordinary in a very magical way, or in an already existing relationship, there is going to be happening so much at once. So whether it is a relocation, an engagement, a wedding, right? The birth of a child, or maybe everything at once. Here I'm getting, in particular, that this magic surprise is that someone is going to come And this is going to be someone with who you are going to build, with who you are going to create this Four of Wands kind of energy, with who you get all this after the time of healing, after letting go of the past disappointment, by also letting go of holding back, by holding on to maybe the past hurt, the past disappointment. And what is coming in is the healing with the Four of Wands. But it seems like, especially if this is someone from the past returning, this person is going to heal the past disappointment, the past rejection maybe, and is now actually stepping forward. Someone who held back before, or maybe it was you who held back. Yeah, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, especially if it's going to be a new person. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're not isolating yourself anymore. You're opening yourself up. But so is this person if they are returning from the past. Or maybe this person also, if this is someone new, also had to go through this very dark period. But this period was needed in order to align the two of you on the same frequency that is higher than the frequency that you've been on before. You're moving into the higher timeline. This is where you're meant to go, okay? Okay. I wonder. I wonder which deck I would like to use. And I would like to have the Lenormand deck, if I'm completely honest. Let's take the Wired Owl Lenormand. Interesting. The snake was left in the box. So whatever was creating like detours and toxicity and like pain, this is being left behind, okay? Especially if there might have been like an external party, then this seems to be left behind. There is no room for this energy. So tell us a little bit about Narcissa and the Two of Cups. No way, you cannot make this up. I'm shocked. The Death card, the coffin, and it literally stands for the Death card. And it also correlates to the Nine of Pentacles. Someone is standing in their self-worth and ending out whatever is no longer serving. The burdens are being put down to rest, and the happiness is actually coming in. Look, the moon. I said the moon. Interesting. It's the sun. Crazy. Tell us about the Two of Cups maybe as well. Okay. Tell us about the bouquet and the Three of Coins. And it's the Ace of Wands. It's the action towards a connection. Seven of Pentacles. It's a seed that is being planted, but it's also something that there was some worry going on. Yeah, but that worry is going to be shooed away 100%. Okay, something is going to be made public as well. Okay, let's put it like this. Tell me a little bit about what does the collective need to know? Because obviously this is already beautiful. How is this person that is entering this collective's lives, what do they need to know? Do they need to know? The park is very relevant. It's going to be someone you're going to be meeting at a public... yeah, wait, you cannot make this up. This is going to be a rather magical encounter indeed, because it's going to happen at the right time. It's not only going to happen at the right time, it's going to be an encounter that is going to take you by surprise. But it's also something that you've always wish for. It's going to be like a wish fulfillment. And it's going to move something forward. Okay? What else? Okay, so you're gonna meet up. It's something that you've wished for. The bouquet. Okay, maybe you also wished for an invitation by a soulmate. But it's also about, what I'm hearing, it's a fair and loyal companionship that is coming in. This is someone who's going to wine and dine you, who's going to take care of you, who's going to nurture you. And so are you to them. What else does the collective need to know? Okay, this is going to happen rather suddenly. That all of a sudden your ships are actually coming in. Okay. And the Ace of Swords. This is coming very suddenly to you. Because to me, you are. And it might be so shocking to you because it seems like this offer and this communication was something that you didn't actually believe in anymore. You actually became kind of defensive towards it. What is the Scythe about? It's going to be a sudden, like very sudden. Either it is happening after you're letting go of another soulmate connection, or it speaks of all of a sudden you are getting the offer that you always waited for. You were waiting for it, but you thought that it might not come in. It was a wish. It was something that you longed for. Okay. I'm going to put this back. Okay. What is it that that might be blocking as of right now? What could still be blocking this? The solution, the key. Technically, there is nothing blocking anymore because with the key, there is also already a solution to it. It's being worked on. Like any kind of blockages is being worked on. Yeah. The mountain, the blockage, it's going to be moved. So you don't have to worry about this anymore. Okay. So it could be that the masculine energy is actually working on this because they wanted to show themselves. Okay. What else? Okay, what's blocking? What would be the advice? Or what can the collective do in order to prepare for this? What? Interesting that it's the mountain that fell off. Your advice is also to remove the blockages on your part. It's not only that it's going to be the masculine energy that is going to unlock it and to overcome the burdens, but so are you. You have to them away. You have to move out of defensiveness and come into receptivity. Okay. What would be the most surprising part about this? What is going to be the most surprising part? The most surprising part is, what I'm also hearing is that how effortless it's going to be. All of a sudden, it's going to be this equal give and take. And this is going to happen, that all of a sudden, divine timing is here. That is what's going to be the most surprising. And that the little seed that was planted is actually blossoming into everything that you've hoped for. And we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, and we saw the Ace of Cups. It is literally all coming in. It's all coming together. Now I'm hearing two become one. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else? This is a destined connection that is long-term. It is going to be destined for victory and success. It is going to be a fulfillment. It's going to be abundant. It's going to be stable. If you wish to be married, you will be. If you wish to have a family, whatever that might be for you, whether that involves children or animals or whatever, that is going to happen. This is going to be a connection that is filled with love, mutual understanding, and you're both helping each other to thrive. You both are going to continue to work together. You're going to be one unit. That is lovely. Yeah, this is going to be anchored. And there is going to be so much harmony, but there is going to be also a love, sexual attraction. It's not only going to be stable, it is also going to keep you grounded, the both of you. And whatever fears there were, any doubts, those are all going to be in the past. And it's making room for like love, deep soul love. And I'm gonna leave this right here. That's a beautiful message. And I'm sending you all the very best. And if you vibe, please hit like and subscribe. And thank you so much for 1,100 subscribers. Take care. Bye-bye.